Ever feel like your zodiac sign is just, like scratching the surface of who you are? Like there's
Mhm.
got to be like a deeper meaning hidden within just those personality traits.
Right.
Well, get ready to explore the zodiac like you've never seen it before because this deep dive takes us way beyond, those daily horoscopes.
Yeah.
We're going all the way back to 1906,
Wow.
and we're exploring excerpts from this publication called The Word
Okay.
that offers a really unique perspective on the zodiac as a blueprint for human evolution and our
Uh,
connection to the cosmos.
it's fascinating how the word blends this ancient wisdom with concepts from Madame Blavatsky's Secret Doctrine,
Oh, wow.
which is like this foundational text of Theosophy. It's
Oh,
like they're
wow.
weaving together different threads of knowledge to reveal this like hidden tapestry of meaning.
So instead of just telling us about our personalities, this
Yeah.
publication claims that the zodiac reveals the secrets of the universe and humanity's place within it.
Exactly. The word suggests that the zodiac isn't just this random collection of symbols,
Right.
but like a deliberate code, a record of creation itself.
Oh,
And the ancient thinkers who interpreted this code believed that the human body was a duplicate in miniature of the universe, a
wow.
microcosm mirroring the macrocosm.
I love that idea, like carrying the universe within us.
Right.
But how did they connect the vastness of the cosmos to something as specific as like our body parts?
So they meticulously mapped each zodiac sign to a specific body part,
Okay.
starting with Aries, the ram ruling the head.
Okay.
They saw the head as the seat of consciousness, like the spark of creation,
Mm.
much like Aries is the first sign initiating the zodiac cycle.
So it's not just about Aries being associated with the head.
Oh, yeah.
It's about the energetic qualities of Aries manifesting in how we think and act.
That's right. The word suggests that each sign's energy infuses the corresponding body part.
Mm.
For example, Taurus, the bull, known for its like grounded and steady nature,
Mm-hmm.
is linked to the neck. It's like Taurus represents the way our thoughts,
Okay.
sparked by Aries in the head, start to take physical form and action.
So Aries is like the idea.
Yes.
And Taurus is how that idea begins to materialize.
Yeah, you got it.
That makes so much sense. What about Gemini, the twins, always associated with duality? Where do they fit in?
Gemini is linked to the shoulders and arms.
Okay.
Think about it. You have two arms, each mirroring the other,
Right.
representing the duality of creation.
Right.
The positive and negative forces constantly interacting.
Wow. I'm already starting to see my own body in like a whole new light.
That's exactly what the word encourages.
Yeah.
It wants us to see our bodies not just as physical forms,
Right.
but as reflections of cosmic principles,
Okay.
each part vibrating with the energy of a specific zodiac sign.
Okay. But this is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
The publication mentions an occult zodiac within us.
Yes.
What exactly is that?
Imagine a hidden pathway within your body, starting at the head, traveling down the front to the sex organs associated with Libra,
Okay.
then ascending along the spine back to the head.
Okay.
The word suggests this path isn't physical, but spiritual, like a route to awakening.
So it's like an internal map for spiritual growth, suggesting there's more to the zodiac than just personality traits.
Exactly. It's about recognizing the zodiac's power, not just as an external influence,
Right.
but as a potential that we can activate within ourselves.
This is blowing my mind. But the word takes it even further, connecting the zodiac to these vast cycles of human evolution called rounds. What are rounds exactly?
Think of rounds as chapters in the grand story of human and cosmic evolution.
Okay.
Each round represents a stage of development,
Yeah.
with the dominant principle symbolized by a specific zodiac sign.
So it's like the universe and humanity along with it is constantly evolving through these grand cycles.
Yes.
Each influenced by a different zodiac energy.
Precisely. And according to the word, each round even has its own corresponding zodiac,
Oh.
with the signs shifting positions to reflect the dominant principle of that era.
Okay.
For instance, the first round, where the focus was on developing a breath body capable of comprehending consciousness,
Okay.
was associated with Aries.
And where do we fit into all this? What round are we in now?
We're currently in the fourth round, associated with Cancer, the development of nascent mind.
So that's why they call Cancer the nascent mind.
Yeah.
It's the guiding principle of our current evolutionary stage.
Right.
And what's even more fascinating is this idea of the zodiac shifting with each round.
Yes. It suggests that nothing is static, that even the zodiac itself is evolving alongside us.
Wow.
And the word claims that understanding the shifting zodiac is key to unlocking the secrets of the secret doctrine.
Wait, so the word uses the zodiac as a way to explain the secret doctrine. That's ambitious. What are some of the key connections they make?
Well, the word draws parallels between the zodiac and the secret doctrine's concept of root races,
Okay.
which are vast groupings of humanity evolving over millions of years. Each root race is said to have unique characteristics and spiritual capacities.
So it's like another layer of this cosmic evolution, with each root race embodying a different aspect of human potential. And are these root races also connected to the zodiac?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Each root race is associated with a specific zodiac sign.
Wow.
And just like with the rounds, the signs associated with the root races shift with each new round.
Wow.
It creates this intricate system of interconnected cycles, all revolving around the principles of the zodiac.
This is a lot to digest. So the word is basically saying the zodiac is a blueprint for understanding not just individual lives, but also the entire evolution of humanity and the cosmos.
Precisely. And by studying this blueprint, we can gain a deeper understanding of our place in the universe
Okay.
and our own potential for growth and evolution.
This is so much more profound than I ever imagined. It's like we're not just looking at our sun signs anymore.
Yeah.
We're peering into the very fabric of creation itself.
Exactly. And that's just the beginning. The word delves into even deeper connections between the zodiac and human evolution.
Okay.
And we'll explore those next.
Okay, I'm ready for more. Let's keep diving deeper into these fascinating connections.
One of those mind-blowing connections the word makes is between the zodiac and the development of a human fetus.
Wait, what? A fetus and the zodiac?
Yeah.
How are those two things related?
It might sound strange, but the word suggests that a fetus's journey in the womb
Okay.
mirrors the entire evolutionary journey of humanity.
Oh.
It's as if in those 9 months, the fetus experiences a fast-forward version of the rounds and races we discussed earlier.
So a tiny human growing in the womb is somehow reflecting the vast cycles of cosmic evolution.
Exactly. The word points to a concept called recapitulation,
Oh?
popular in the early 1900s, which suggested that the development of an individual organism
Right.
mirrors the evolutionary history of its species.
So if we could watch a fetus develop and somehow map it onto the evolution of humanity,
Yeah.
we'd see parallels.
Precisely. The word even links specific stages of fetal development to specific zodiac signs.
Okay.
For instance, around the 3rd month when the fetus starts to take on a distinctly human form,
Right.
they connect that to Gemini.
Gemini, the sign of duality and the emergence of distinct forms.
Right.
That makes so much sense. It's like those ancient themes are being replayed on a microcosmic level
Yeah.
within each individual being.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It reinforces the idea that the zodiac isn't just about individual personalities.
Right.
It's woven into the very fabric of existence, playing out on both a cosmic and a personal scale.
I'm starting to grasp just how profound this perspective is. It's like we're not just individuals living separate lives, but we're each like a microcosm of the universe itself,
Right.
carrying the entire history of creation within us.
Exactly. And this awareness leads to a deeper understanding of our responsibility.
Okay.
If we are microcosms of the cosmos, then our actions have an impact beyond ourselves.
That's a powerful thought. It makes you think twice about how you live your life,
Right.
knowing that your choices are contributing to this larger evolutionary story.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another key point. The word emphasizes the
Okay.
importance of using our physical bodies wisely and responsibly.
Okay.
Remember, they saw the body as a vessel for spiritual growth, a reflection of cosmic principles.
So it's not about rejecting the physical world,
Yeah.
but rather using it as a tool for our evolution.
Precisely. And they specifically caution against the misuse of sexual energy,
Okay.
warning of the potential for karmic consequences.
That makes sense. If we believe our actions have a ripple effect,
Right.
then misusing such a powerful creative force could create disharmony within ourselves and in the wider world.
Exactly. They emphasize the sacredness of sexual energy
Okay.
and the importance of aligning its use with higher principles, not just personal gratification.
So it's about recognizing the power of this energy.
Yeah.
And harnessing it for good, for creation and growth, rather than letting it become a source of suffering or destruction.
That's a great way to put it. And the word also highlights the importance of self-control and discipline,
Okay.
particularly in relation to our thoughts and desires.
That reminds me of a lot of spiritual teachings
Right.
that emphasize mastering the mind and emotions to achieve a higher state of being.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the word suggests the zodiac can be a powerful guide in this process,
Okay.
helping us understand the energies at play within us,
Right.
and how to work with them consciously.
It's like using the zodiac as a roadmap
Yes.
for our inner journey, understanding our strengths and weaknesses based on the signs influencing our different body parts and energy centers.
Precisely. They also emphasize the importance of recognizing the divinity within ourselves and all beings.
That connects to the concept of like the divine spark or the inner God
Hmm.
that many spiritual traditions talk about.
Exactly. The word suggests that by aligning with this divine essence, we can transcend the limitations of our physical existence
Right.
and move towards a state of true immortality.
So it's not just about living a long life,
You know,
but about evolving our consciousness and becoming one with our higher selves.
precisely.
Yeah.
And they highlight that this is an ongoing process,
Okay.
a journey that extends beyond this physical lifetime and into the realms of the unseen.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
The zodiac as a blueprint for human evolution,
Hmm.
the fetal journey as a reflection of that evolution,
Right.
the importance of using our bodies and energies wisely,
Yes.
and the potential for spiritual awakening and immortality. What else does the word reveal about how the zodiac operates within us?
Well, they go beyond just the basic sign-body part associations
Okay.
and delve into the specific qualities and functions that each sign governs within the body. It gets really intricate.
Oh, all ears. This is where the zodiac gets really fascinating,
Yeah.
exploring the nuances of each sign and how it plays out in our lives.
For example, when discussing Aries and its connection to the head, the word describes it as representing the all-container, infinite absolute consciousness.
So it's not just that Aries rules the head,
Right.
but it's about the specific energetic qualities of Aries.
Yes.
That pioneering spirit, the drive to initiate and create,
Yeah.
being expressed through the head.
Exactly. And they connect Taurus, the bull, to the neck, calling it the channel of communication between consciousness and substance.
So a Taurus's grounded earthy nature, it's like it represents how our thoughts and ideas sparked by Aries begin to take concrete form in the world, bridging the gap between the spiritual and the material.
Precisely. And with Gemini associated with the shoulders and arms,
Right.
they emphasize the concept of duality,
Okay.
the positive and negative forces that are constantly interacting.
It's fascinating how our bodies become this living map of the zodiac,
Yeah.
Gemini, with its themes of connection and exchange of ideas.
Yeah.
It makes sense that our arms and hands are tools for interacting with the world. Right.
Would be linked to this sign.
Right. And they link Cancer, the crab, to the chest, particularly the breasts and lungs,
Okay.
highlighting the importance of breath and the psychic breath as the animating life force.
Cancer is also associated with nurturing and emotional depth, and the chest being the location of our heart chakra, the seat of our emotions and capacity for love and compassion, makes that connection even more powerful.
Exactly. And then there's Leo, the lion, which they connect to the heart and solar plexus, emphasizing the vital life force and radiant energy of this sign.
Leo is all about self-expression, creativity, and the joy of living, and the heart, the source of our lifeblood and the center of our being, perfectly embodies those qualities.
Precisely. They go on to describe Virgo, the virgin, in relation to the womb, highlighting the transformative power of this sign and its association with bringing forth new life and creation.
Virgo is also associated with purity service and attention to detail, and the womb, as the space where new life is nurtured and formed, is a beautiful representation of those qualities.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they link Libra, the scales, to the sex organs, emphasizing the importance of balance and the interplay of masculine and feminine energies.
Libra is all about relationships, harmony, and finding equilibrium, and the sex organs as the point of union and the source of creation perfectly embody that delicate balance.
Exactly. And they connect Scorpio the scorpion to the gland of Lushka, highlighting the transformative and often intense nature of this sign.
Scorpio is also associated with passion depth and the mysteries of life and death, and the gland of Lushka, located near the base of the spine, is said to be a point of kundalini energy, that powerful life force that can lead to spiritual awakening.
Precisely. And they associate Sagittarius the archer with the terminal filament, emphasizing the upward striving and the pursuit of higher knowledge and wisdom that characterize this sign.
Sagittarius is all about exploration, expansion, and the search for truth, and the terminal filament as the extension of the spinal cord represents that upward movement of energy and consciousness.
Exactly. And they connect Capricorn the goat to the spine opposite the heart, highlighting the disciplined, ambitious, and often structured nature of this sign.
Capricorn is also associated with responsibility, mastery, and the achievement of goals, and the spine as the backbone of our physical structure represents the strength and stability that allow us to reach our full potential.
Precisely. And they describe Aquarius, the water bearer, in relation to the spine between the shoulders, emphasizing the humanitarian, innovative, and often unconventional nature of this sign.
Aquarius is all about breaking down barriers, bringing people together, and creating a better future. And the spine between the shoulders, as the area associated with our heart and lungs, represents our capacity for compassion, connection, and the flow of energy and ideas.
Exactly. And finally, they link Pisces, the fishes, to the cervical vertebrae, highlighting the dreamy, intuitive, and often spiritual nature of this sign.
Pisces is all about compassion, empathy, and connecting with the unseen realms and the cervical vertebrae, as the bones that support our head and neck represent our connection to higher consciousness and the flow of spiritual energy.
Precisely. And the word suggests that by understanding these deeper correspondences, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of how the zodiac influences our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being.
This is incredible. It's like we've been given a secret decoder ring for understanding ourselves and the universe. It's not just about personality traits anymore. It's about understanding the intricate interplay of energies and how they shape our very being.
And this is just a glimpse into the vast and complex system of knowledge that the word presents.
I know, right?
There's so much more to explore, but we're running out of time for today's deep dive.
I know. It's amazing how much depth there is to this subject. It feels like we've only just scratched the surface. It really makes you wonder what other secrets are like hidden within this system.
Yeah, the word definitely encourages us to keep exploring. It presents the zodiac not just as a static chart,
Right?
but as this dynamic, evolving system that reflects our journey as individuals and as a species.
So we're not just passive passengers on this cosmic ride, but active participants shaping our own evolution.
Exactly. And the word constantly reminds us that we're all interconnected.
Okay.
The zodiac, with its cycles and correspondences, reveals that we're all part of this grand tapestry of life, each playing a vital role in the unfolding of the cosmos.
It shifts the perspective from me and my sun sign to understanding how we're all connected
Right.
and how our individual actions can create ripples throughout the whole.
Precisely. By recognizing this interconnectedness, we can make more conscious choices, aligning our actions with those higher principles reflected in the zodiac, and contribute to a more harmonious and evolved future for everyone.
This deep dive has truly been a revelation. I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of the zodiac,
Yeah.
one that goes far beyond those simple sun sign descriptions.
It's amazing how this source material from over a century ago
I know, right?
still resonates with us today.
Yeah.
It speaks to our innate desire to understand ourselves and our place in the universe, and offers a profound and insightful framework for doing just that.
It also reminds us that there's always more to learn, always deeper layers to uncover. It feels like we've just opened the door to this vast and fascinating world of knowledge.
You've gotten a taste of the secret doctrine's wisdom as interpreted through this early 20th century lens, and there's a whole universe of knowledge waiting out there for you to discover.
So if the zodiac maps both our individual and collective journeys, how might understanding its principles help us navigate the challenges and opportunities of our own lives? That's something for you to ponder as you continue your explorations. Until next time, keep diving deep and keep looking up.